Luxury doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it roars silently, and that's exactly what the 2027 Tesla Model Z is. The car Elon Musk calls his most dangerous creation. Not dangerous to drive, but dangerous to every rival. Whoever dared challenge Tesla's crown, imagine this. A machine so intelligent it knows your next move before you touch the wheel. So fast it can outpace supercars, and so silent you only hear your heartbeat. The Model Z isn't just a new Tesla. It's the next leap in human-machine evolution. Today, on the car circuit, we'll explore what makes the Model Z the most advanced and intimidating EV of its time. We'll break down its radical design, its spaceship-like interior, and a powertrain that seems pulled straight from science fiction. We'll see how Elon's obsession with AI turned a car into something close to a living system, and whether it truly changes what driving means. Buckle up, because the future doesn't arrive slowly anymore. It accelerates. Tesla calls it form follows function 3.0. Every curve of the Model Z exists for a reason: efficiency, range, or aerodynamic dominance. The body's coefficient of drag, just 0.17, the lowest ever in a production sedan. From the front, the car looks alive. Ultra-slim adaptive headlights flow into a smooth nose that hides sensors instead of grills. Side profiles are carved by wind itself. Even the door handles dissolve into the surface. The roofline sweeps back into a fastback tail with an integrated light bar that seems to breathe when you approach. Elon reportedly pushed his design team to erase everything unnecessary. The result: no badges, no visible vents, no clutter, just motion in stillness. But the Model Z's minimalism isn't cold, it's confident. The panels use Tesla's new morph metal alloy that flexes microscopically to self-heal small dents. Cameras replace mirrors, and active aerodynamic flaps shift shape at high speed to stabilize the car automatically. Every detail says one thing: this isn't a sedan pretending to be futuristic. This is the future, sculpted in aluminum and glass. Open the frameless door and you step into silence. The Model Z cabin feels more like a modern art gallery than a car. The dash floats. Screens curve gently toward you like they're inviting a conversation. The centerpiece is a 20-inch OLED control hub paired with a panoramic augmented reality windshield that overlays navigation, road signs, and nearby vehicles in real time. Gone are physical buttons, replaced by haptic feedback zones on the steering yoke that feel like real clicks but vanish visually. Materials are synthetic, yet sophisticated. Recycled vegan leather with microfiber suede touchpoints and backlit aluminum trim. Even the air vents are invisible, hidden behind a single line that adjusts airflow automatically. Tesla's new Tranquil Sound Sphere tech projects white noise cancellation through 22 speakers, eliminating exterior sound waves. You don't just hear silence, you feel it wrap around you. Lighting adjusts to your mood, scent diffusers sync with your playlist, and seats adapt to your posture using built-in micro-pressure sensors. It's comfort redesigned as awareness. Step into the rear cabin, and it's just as dramatic. 2 floating tablets retract into the center console. Climate zones are personal, and an electrochromic glass roof darkens at your command. In short, Tesla has turned the inside of the Model Z into a sanctuary for the senses, where minimalism meets mindfulness. Under that serene shell hides raw, frightening power. The 2027 Model Z rides on Tesla's next-gen tri-motor setup called Tempest Drive. Combined output, 240 horsepower, 0 to 60 mph in 1.7 seconds, faster than gravity could pull you down a cliff. Elon calls it instant violence delivered peacefully. The torque vectoring system calculates traction 10,000 times per second, meaning no wheel ever slips. even on wet asphalt. But this isn't just about speed. Tesla engineers rebuilt the drivetrain around the quantum core battery, a semi-solid state pack with 20% more density than anything in production. Range? 720 miles. Charging time? From 10% to 80% in under 10 minutes on a 1200-volt supercharger. Then there's the active thermal vein system, microchannels circulating, liquid gallium to regulate temperature at the cell level. It's battery biology, not engineering. On the road, this translates to acceleration that feels endless yet composed. No gear shifts, no hesitation, just controlled eruption. And when you lift off the pedal, Tesla's regenerative braking uses magnetic resistance to recover 92% of kinetic energy, feeding it back into the battery almost instantly. So yes, it's fast. But more than that, it's alive. Every watt, every vibration feels orchestrated, as if the car is breathing in electrons and exhaling speed. Every Tesla before the Model Z was smart. But this one, it's aware. The 2027 Tesla Model Z doesn't just use AI, it thinks. At its core is Neural Sync 2.0, Tesla's most advanced artificial intelligence operating system yet. It doesn't just react to road conditions, it predicts them. The car's 360-degree vision system, powered by 11 external cameras and 7 radar nodes, builds a live 4D model of your surroundings up to 400 meters away. Imagine driving through fog. You can't see the road, but your car can. Neural Sync identifies lane edges, moving vehicles, even pedestrians hidden by the mist, and adjusts your path before you notice anything's wrong. Tesla calls it predictive autonomy. It learns your habits. When you prefer smooth steering, when you accelerate, how close you like to park, and over time, the car's behavior subtly syncs with your own. Inside, the AI also manages your comfort. It remembers your favorite seat position, adjusts cabin scent intensity, dims interior lights when you seem tired, and even suggests coffee stops on long drives. This is not Autopilot 3.0, this is Autopilot awareness, a driving partner that doesn't just follow orders. It understands intention, and that brings us to something even more fascinating. For decades, car makers reacted after a crash. Tesla flipped the script. The Model Z introduces what Elon calls proactive safety framework, a system that identifies risk before it becomes danger. Using real-time data fusion from cameras, radar, and Tesla Cloud AI, the car predicts impact probability for every nearby object, including vehicles behind you. If a collision seems likely, the car can automatically adjust suspension stiffness, change seatbelt tension, and even realign seat angles milliseconds before contact. It's like having an invisible shield of physics working in your favor. The body structure uses Tesla's Tri-Forge alloy, a composite blend of carbon, titanium, and aluminum foam that absorbs impact energy 38% better than Model S Plaid. Even the airbags are smart. Each one deploys based on body posture and seat position using infrared body mapping. If your head is turned or your hands on the wheel, the bag adjusts shape and timing to minimize injury. And outside, the pedestrian safety suite can lower the front hood microseconds before impact to cushion external collision zones. Tesla didn't just build a safe car. They built a vehicle that's aware of safety itself. As Elon said at the reveal, you shouldn't survive a crash by luck. You should survive by design. When a car has over 200 horsepower, comfort usually becomes an afterthought, but not here. The Model Z features Tesla's new zero-drift suspension, a fully adaptive magnetic levitation damping system. Instead of traditional hydraulic shocks, each wheel rides on electromagnetically controlled fluid pods that can change resistance 1,000 times per second. The result? The smoothness of a limousine with the control of a race car. You glide across rough roads as if the bumps were erased in real time. In corners, sensors preload the outer suspension to counteract body roll before it happens. On highways, the system lowers ride height automatically to reduce drag and increase stability. Inside, Tesla's vibration. Harmonic canceller neutralizes micro-vibrations through opposing sound waves from the audio system. You don't hear the road, you float over it. Driving the Model Z feels like balancing power and peace. 1 second, you're in quiet serenity. The next, your spine compresses under the acceleration of a fighter jet. Yet the steering remains light, organic, and beautifully precise. It's a sensory contradiction. Speed and silence living in harmony. For Tesla, sustainability isn't a buzzword, it's an obsession. The Model Z isn't just electric, it's built electrically. Every stage of production, from casting to painting, runs on renewable power at Tesla's Gigafactory Omega in Texas. The facility itself operates 100% off-grid using solar canopies, wine towers, and on-site energy storage. The car's frame uses 99% recyclable materials, and the interior swaps leather and rare wood for BioBlend, a plant-based composite that feels softer than suede but lasts longer. Even the paint uses nano-wrap coating, a dry process technology that eliminates 90% of water waste. But the biggest breakthrough, Tesla's new modular assembly AI. Instead of human assembly lines, Model Zs are built by self-learning robotic cells. Each unit analyzes its own work through high-res cameras, self-corrects errors, and optimizes torque or alignment in real time. The result, near-zero defects and perfect panel alignment. As Elon joked during the factory demo, this car wasn't built by people. It was built for people, by machines that learn faster than we ever could. This philosophy extends even to packaging and shipping. Cars are delivered in reusable carbon crates, and shipping routes are chosen by AI to minimize total emissions. Tesla didn't just reinvent the car, they re-engineered how a car is born. The 2027 Tesla Model Z doesn't just connect to the internet, it becomes part of it. Tesla calls this ecosystem neural net cloud integration. Every Model Z communicates with the global Tesla AI grid, sharing road conditions, charging station data, and performance metrics in real time. When one Tesla learns something new, all Teslas do. The infotainment experience feels like stepping into a sci-fi film. The central OLED screen isn't just a display, it's an adaptive interface that transforms depending on your needs. When driving, it simplifies to navigation and essential data. When parked, it morphs into a cinema-quality entertainment hub. Tesla partnered with Disney+, Netflix, and Steam Cloud to bring native 8K gaming and streaming. The built-in Tesla Immersion sound system, tuned with 24 speakers and subharmonic bass channels, gives you theater-level sound inside the cabin. And then there's Neuralink mode, the most futuristic part yet. By wearing Tesla's light neural band optional, drivers can interact with the car using subtle eye movements or gestures, change songs, adjust climate, or check messages without touching a single control. Rear passengers aren't left behind either. Dual retractable 12-inch OLED screens and personal audio bubbles create individual entertainment zones. Everyone gets their own world, perfectly tuned to them. In a world where cars are often just tools, the Model Z feels like your digital companion, a vehicle that entertains, connects, and evolves with you. When Tesla unveiled the Model Z, the auto industry didn't just watch, it froze. At a starting price of $1,500 USD, it's not only undercutting German luxury giants, but also outperforming them in almost every measurable way. The Model Z is faster than the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, roomier than the BMW i7, and smarter than the Mercedes EQS. Elon Musk called it the car that ends the luxury war. In markets like Europe, Canada, and Australia, analysts are already predicting the Model Z could become the first EV to outsell gas sedans in the 60k, 80k range. Even traditional petrol-head countries like Italy and the UK are showing a surge in pre-orders. But it's not just sales, it's cultural gravity. Tesla has done what Apple did for phones, turned hardware into a lifestyle. Owning a Model Z isn't about transportation, it's about identity. It says you value intelligence, innovation, and independence. Governments see it as a symbol of progress. Rivals see it as a threat. And enthusiasts, they see it as the next revolution they can actually drive. As one reviewer put it, the Model Z didn't just raise the bar, it deleted it. There's something eerie about the way the Model Z connects with its driver. It doesn't just obey commands, it listens. Step inside after a long day, and the car senses stress levels through your heartbeat on the steering wheel. It automatically adjusts lighting to soft amber, plays your calm playlist, and diffuses lavender scent through hidden vents. It's less of a machine and more of a mirror, reflecting your mood, adapting to your energy. The Tesla BioSync system uses biometrics to personalize everything: seat warmth, driving dynamics, even the way the accelerator responds. When you're relaxed, the car drives smoother. When you're alert, it sharpens its reflexes. People don't just drive this car, they bond with it. On the road, you feel a strange mix of serenity and thrill. It's silent but powerful, isolated yet alive. The Model Z is the embodiment of Elon's dream: to make technology feel human, and as night falls and the car's rear light strip pulses gently like a heartbeat, you realize something profound. You're not driving into the future, you're already inside it. Luxury has always been about excess. Bigger, louder, flashier. But Tesla's 2027 Model Z changes that definition. It proves that true luxury is intelligence in motion. This isn't just Elon Musk's next car. It's his next statement to the world. A declaration that speed can be silent, power can be clean, and emotion can be engineered. The Model Z blurs the line between car and consciousness. It's an ecosystem, a sanctuary, and a supercar wrapped into one. Imagine pulling into your driveway after a drive that felt more like meditation than motion. No fuel smell, no noise. Just silence, design, and awareness. This is what the future of mobility looks like. Not mechanical, but emotional. Not distant, but deeply personal. So the only question left is this: when cars start to feel, are we still the drivers, or have we become passengers of our own evolution? If you enjoyed this cinematic deep dive, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to The Car Circuit, where luxury meets innovation every single day. Because here, the future doesn't just drive, it arrives.